Hi guys, I just wanted to show you quickly how to fill out the graphic organizer. Hopefully you were able to make it to our writing meeting and you have already kind of watched me walk you through this, but if not, or if you need a reminder, just pay attention and remember that you're going to be filling out your graphic organizer about your famous person. Okay, you might want to have a page of some important notes or dates about your person before you come and try to fill this out. It would be a good idea if it was sitting next to you. So the first thing you're going to do is double click up here and go ahead and write your name. After you write your name, you're going to come over here and double click here. This is where you're going to write the person that you are researching. So I am researching Harriet Tubman, so I'm going to put her name right there. Right here it says birth date. So this, you may need to pause the video and go find your person's birth date and write it down. Okay, so I know that Harriet Tubman was born in 1822. Okay, and then here it says death date. So if the person you are researching has died and lived a very long time ago, then you would go ahead and you would write that in here. So I'm going to write Harriet Tubman. She died in the year 1913. Wow, she lived a pretty long time. So over here it says list 3 important things about early life. So I'm going to double click again. I'm going to erase this that says click here to type, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to number my things. I'm going to number 1. I'm going to say something important about her early life. That means when she was a child. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back and look or remember, go back to my notes. So Harriet Tubman was born as a slave. So she was born, I'm going to put born enslaved. So that means she was born as a slave. Her parents were slaves, and when she was born, she was automatically a slave. Okay? She lived in Maryland. And let's see here. Oh my goodness. I also know that let's see here. I know that Minty's sister Leah was sold. They were taken away. And soon after that, Minty's sister Lina was sold too. They were taken away from the family. She was loaned out to work on other plantations. So I know that she had to work hard as a slave. Okay? So they don't have to be really specific details, but just some important things about when they were younger, okay? Right here it says, why is this person famous? Well, Harriet Tubman is famous because she helped a lot of people escape through the Underground Railroad. So I'm going to write Harriet Tubman is famous because she helped people escape from slavery through the Underground Railroad. Okay. Now over here, this is going to be saved for another day, but another day, probably next Tuesday, you're going to fill out list 3 important things about his or her adult life. Okay, and then we're also going to add interesting facts and where this person lived. Okay. Now I already put where she lived here, but I'm going to leave that there for now because I believe that as she got older, she actually moved to a different place. And so if you want to put where they lived as a child and then put where they lived as an adult, you could do that too. All right. So that's our idea for the first half of this. And remember, next Tuesday, we will be doing the second half.